That's as far as I can go. Please.
Well, good morning. I've got to be a little bit quiet because it's 5 to 4. I was up at 2:30 and I've had my sleep. I went to bed at 9. Just on the way to London this morning, we're going up to regrade the patio. No, we've done that. My head's gone. It's just goes to show it's early. It's Monday morning, so I'm not quite with it. So we got to go back up. It's the property where we regraded the patio. So they've got some artificial grass they've had installed. It's not very good. So we're going to relay that, glue it down, and there's a couple of little bits and pieces we have to do. We may have to move the shed for him as well to readjust the grass, which is going to be, maybe a bit of a problem, but we got to get it done. And the only thing that we're going to be up against is the weather. And if it was local, we could just pop round anytime and just do it, you know, because there's just a little bit to do. So, but distance is not a problem. But I'm going to show you this morning what we got to do and how it's turned out. So. Well, we've just turned off Vanessa Phelps on Radio 2 because that's all we could get on our radio station because we don't know how to operate it. And this is young Andrew.
We're on the daily grind.
Andrew, apparently, somebody said the other day, they said that he looks like he knows what he's doing. He seems like a nice guy. I'm not sure about him. You really don't know him like I do. Are we live?
Yeah.
Oh, we're being recorded. I just talked to Andrew just then, young Andrew. He's only a little bit younger than me. We were just saying about, obviously about the traffic. We've left early this morning, left at 4:30, and already we're approaching the M25, and look at it, it's just absolutely chock-a-block. But there you are, that's what it's about. That's why it's good to get on the road early. The other thing I was just saying, I was explaining to Andrew about thumbnails on YouTube. A thumbnail is basically a picture, and it's telling you a little bit about that video you're going to watch. So I did one the other week, and it wasn't necessarily a failure, but what it was, the client didn't like the colour, though he chose the colour of the grout. It wasn't dark enough for him, so I decided for once to do a thumbnail on YouTube, and the thumbnail was patio fail, and the fail in big red letters. And it's amazing the views that had initially, right? Views will grow on that, of course, right? But it's amazing the views that actually had. And the reason it had views, because people, human beings, want to see failure. They just want to see failure. They want to see someone's misfortune, their mishaps, things that go wrong. They don't want to see the success. How many times do you see somebody along the road? How many times will you say to somebody, if you see them in a nice car, oh, that's a nice car, that's looking good, isn't it? Like, you know. Or how many times will people say to you, if you're looking smart, or they normally look at you and look you up and down, thinking, oh, it's all right for him, isn't it? Or you're driving that car and they look at you and think, oh, it's all right for him. Well, it's not all right for me, all right, because I've had to do the daily grind on it. Well, we're back in PTLs this morning, and look at the stock of Ethan Mason paving down here. It's good to see when you have plenty of stock, plenty of. Well, here's that little patio that we done. Thank you, Andrew, for walking over what we've just cleaned. Thank you very much. Right. There we are. This is the patio. This is what we've done with the map. We're giving it a bit of a clean now because we've come back. This is where we had the apparent patio fail, but it wasn't a failure. It was just a fact that the grout didn't turn out exactly how we wanted it. Now we've cut it back out. We've used the Mapai, the anthracite, and believe you me, it does look good. We're just giving this a clean off because we want to get the dirt off, because we're going to have to put the grass right. This is where somebody's put the artificial grass down and they haven't got it quite right. So we've got the grano dust we're going to be putting in, and the grano dust has good compaction and it's got a porosity value and it allows the water to go through. And as you can see, that grass has no weed suppressant membrane, which is not a good thing. So we're going to be putting a weed suppressant membrane down. So let's get on, and then we're going to have to adjust the shed. So we're going to crack on now, aren't we, Andrew? There you are, the grano dust, stone dust, whatever you want to call it, wherever you are in the country, is going in now. Got half it done. We're going to have to get another bag, but our concern is that it's going to rain, so we're trying to get it in now before it rains. So forgive me if I'm not bringing you much content. This is a video.
Oh, it's a video. I'm standing there like waiting. What's going on?
Chris, seriously, I've just been talking to you, and you know, people, you know, we meet each other like on the internet. It's like almost like dating, isn't it? In a way, and everybody's talking to each other, right? And what's your opinion of me now?
Oh, good guy, you know, and full of knowledge and so cheery and enthusiastic and pushing everyone forward. And it's been great to meet just in person.
I'm liking this.
Yeah,
Cheers, Chris. Nice to meet you. Well, there you are. This is that little paving job that I was doing in London, and we've got the grass. And now this is the grass that the contractor had failed to put in because he's very naughty. I'm not going to explain what he actually done, but he didn't treat these people very good. You can see around there we've got a nice round shape there. That gaffer tape there is just covering up a little bit of map. I would have touched it up, and the reason for that is that's just going to protect it because it is going to rain. It's overcast at the moment. There's the grass done, and there's the shed, which isn't perfect, but he left it in some state, and we've got it in some order. But really, it'll probably need to be stripped down completely and start all over again. And the only trouble is when you start doing that, you start causing a lot more damage than what's been there. You can see just there it's broke. There's little places all over. He hasn't screwed it down in places. Some places he has. If you look at the fascia board there, it's all twisted. So, and look at that, not fitting in right. So there we are. But it's done, completed. Could you repeat that, please? Didn't quite get it. Thank you very much. I'll check you out very soon.